How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Lightyear Frontier. Since the last video, a lot of stuff has been accomplished. One, and the main thing, we got the farm expanded. So we got over double, almost triple the amount of slots now for our crops, which is very, very nice. One of these is completed. So today we're taking a look at some of the upgrades. And then the third thing, there's some exploring. So we did a little bit of poking around up here. This is our second, not really a base, but our fast travel. Up here we've got the tin as well as the red crystals, the little nodes to harvest from. Started going up the river here, since how we already went to the cold biome. And it turns out, if you loop around here, this goes way up top of the mountains. Now it's not safe. There's a lot of places to fall down. I know where those big boulders come from over here, because I fell down one of those chutes. It's not safe, dude. It's not safe. Oh, the merchant's here. But what I found up here is a new resource, and that's going to be the aluminum. So I've got one small little node of it I brought back, and then, like I said, I fell down the mountain, was not about to loop all the way back around. It's a very, very long walk up there. So we got that. Here and here is where the yellow and the black flowers were. So I got some of those here at base. We need to go ahead and get those guys planted. And what I'm thinking is, the fast travel we have here, if we have time today, we're going to move it over here. Because over in this area, we got copper, we got tin, we got some of the big iron nodes, so we can harvest those now, and we got the red gems, so everything all in one area. It's kind of nice to actually build a whole base right here. I mean, maybe, possibly. Kind of like ours where it is, so we might not move. But we'll see, man, we'll see. Now, as far as the base, we got some changes here too. I kind of went through and spammed everything that we had to get our comfort bonus up. As you can see in the top right corner, we are at tier 4. So pretty much all this stuff that I don't want here at base, all these, all those, all this stuff, what I'm thinking is, seeing how our base expands this way, I think off camera I might move it down here, because that is in the radius. You can barely see the outline right here. And that way, over here, it's out for our comfort, but it's not actually in the base where I don't want to see it. Same with the goalpost as well as the, I don't know, the outhouse might stay. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Just saying, dude. Just saying. So, yeah, right here, we got some of the aluminum. It was such a pain to bring that back down. Holy crap, dude. We got a ton of upgrades for the mech and stuff today as well. So like I said, we got one more of the tiers unlocked. I didn't build anything from it, don't worry. We'll take a look at it today, but I'll show you what we have unlocked that we'll be working with. So for the next one, we need 7 of the deliveries. And dude, they are super, super expensive. 1,000 here. We got one, it's like 2,500 down here. Somewhere. But it kind of scales, oh man, yeah, right here. 2,500 on the wheat, 650, 500, 650, 1,000. So the automation needs to happen here pretty soon. For the current milestone we just unlocked, we got the fabricator, weather station, oil press 2, I'm kind of excited about that. We got a couple different mods, some for hauling, inventory capacity. I'm not sure what this is. That might be for the planning and stuff like that, I think. I did some work with that on the mech as well, so we'll talk about that here in a minute. Don't care about the damage. Sprint speed, that's kind of nice. Oh yeah, the trailers. So a storage one and a large object, so that's probably for the blocks. And that might be for maybe like mobile storage, like once you chop up the wood and stuff, might be for that. Got polymer. The Mark III of all the tools. This one I'm excited about. Mark II on the field plow. That might just be more of the mod slots. And the Trailblazer mode, Mark I. I'm not sure what that is. For the next one. So we get one more of the outpost. Oh, the compost box. So that'll be for the fertilizer then. We got a loom. We got a silo. Is that for our crops? Might be. Small animal bed, so there's got to be a way to tame these guys and bring them back to base. We got an animal accessory studio, okay. Maybe put some sunglasses on the cow, I'm just saying. A grinder, tier 2. Some more mods. There's the iron bars right there. Iron frame, electronics, parts, rope, cloth. A pillow, always good for sleeping. There is the fertilizers, okay. So they're kind of locked right now. More things that we already have unlocked for the mech. Field harvester. That's the one thing I forgot to put on the mech a couple videos ago. And dude, I'll show you it, man. We've got full fields. So our fields, we set up for 6 wide, right? And it kind of accidentally works out because a lot of the stuff is 6 wide. Let's go into harvest mode. Puts a little harvester on the front, which is fantastic, man. And it's 6 wide right now. And I got the mod on here for the auto pickup. And I think that's it for the most part. But yeah, all you do is roll over it. Now the problem is, with our bigger fields, we get encumbered very, very fast. What we might end up doing, and again, it'll probably be off camera, is I want to put some of the inventory mods on the mech for the harvester so I don't get overweight. Because once you're overweight, it uses your oil super, super fast. And this is just one row here, and we're going to hit the encumbered mark in a second. Well, maybe not. Only 51. So I went ahead and scattered these guys out. Just put a couple of these for some looks. They don't really do anything. I thought they did. Sometimes on my fields, I'll be missing some of the crops, and I'm not sure why. They get watered, but they'll kind of disappear, and I thought it was that you had to have these guys out to keep the birds and stuff away. It's not really the case, though. It's kind of weird, dude. Let's spin you around. I don't like the one splash watering tool. I kind of got away from it. You can use a water hose, put it in between 2 rows, and run full speed. And water faster than using the shotgun splash one. I did some time, at least for me, it's a lot faster that way. And you don't really miss places. Yeah, see, we're already encumbered. So I'm hoping there's another type of hydroblast hose later on. It's a little bit better than the shotgun. It just doesn't provide enough range, man. And it uses a ton of water. Let's do this. Drop off. Look, man, we're playing different games, okay? I'm forgetting what keys do what. Oh, that's full. How World is messing me up with the E key and the F key. They're, for some reason, they're backwards in that game, and it's really messing me up. I mean, everywhere else. But yeah, I like the size of the farm right now. So once we get the automation, if it has to do with the crops, which I mean it should, not just your production inside the base, we might expand out that way. Now the problem is, we have the exploding guys that way. So the bubble should keep the crops and stuff protected if it's inside. But the thing is, from here that way, it's not very much room where the exploding guys are. So we'll have to reevaluate our life once we get to that point. But let me get this harvested, and we'll see where we're at with some seeds. I think we need around 2,000, almost 3,000 to plant all these at once. That's kind of what I'm trying to get towards. Do full plants of one type, just to make the rotations a lot easier than having one strip of one kind, one strip of another, and stuff like that, you know? I need to get some of the large storage out here for the crops. Unless the silos, that might be what the silos are for. I mean, it makes sense, right? Alright, so that's done. What do we have in here? That's just the trees. Oh yeah, we got some new trees too. So these guys, they're like stones. We'll plant some. I think that's the only new crop that we have. Check inside here. We got seeds somewhere. And it's kind of worrying me that they aren't in the seed bag. 348. Ah, they're all right here. Okay, so what we have, we could plant some of the berries. So we got nitrogenic soil. That'll make high yield berries. Or we can do some of the carrots. And that'll be high yield as well. Let's just do these, because I know that we have enough. I don't know if it was like this before, but I added in 2 more of these guys too, just for easy production. We're out of copper. I need to do some harvesting. So I'll show you real quick about the water, what I was talking about. And again, might just be a me thing, but do one strip. Give yourself some room, right? Get it in the middle. Full sprint. You don't miss any, so you don't have to go back. And since it doesn't use as much water, you can do like one full row and a little bit more and not worry about having to fill back up, man. I don't know. I like the other thing, the shotgun attachment, but this doesn't seem very viable. Kind of disappointed in it, you know? What we need, again, is some sprinklers. Maybe put them on the back of the mech. It's like a backpack. And let him run around and water that way. Yeah, be kind of neat, man. Be kind of neat. We'll get this all watered, though, and we'll do some berry planting and then move on with the day. The days go by so fast. I know we can change it in the settings, but I'm trying to play it all kind of default, I mean, for the most part right now, to see if things like the automation help out with the planting times before I change the day time period, right? I think we're kind of set, right? Absolutely. All right, so let's do this. Plant some of these, kind of show you what they're about. Not enough room in here. Let's do it outside here. So what these are is they're small, small little plants. We only have 2. We got 4. They're small little plants that when you harvest them, they give you stone, like the blocks. You get 1 block each. So I mean, it's kind of neat. It's a way to farm your stone here at base without having to go out and find more of the nodes. Now we got 1 more crop as well. Almost forgot. It's a light plant, I think. Let's get some water. Fill this up. I'll show you real quick. I need to do some science and see what does what and figure out things about it. Let's leave Junior right here. But I found him up in the snow biome, up kind of by the aluminum. Dude, we need to sleep, man. Holy crap, dude. It is super dark. Not that. Right here. So there are lumbloom seeds. And with this, we got some new things unlocked over here. A light bulb. It's made with those. So you get those, you get some wood, and you got string lights, light post. All this stuff isn't unlocked yet. But it should be better. Oh, I didn't see these. Should be better lights for the base once we actually get them unlocked. So kind of excited about that, not going to lie. Just a little bit. Get some more seeds going if we can. So we've got... We need some other carrots. Need some wheat and some berries. So I'm trying to only use a times 15 for our seeds. The rest we'll use for crafting on the regular ones. So with that, what I'm doing is mutated gives you the times 15. And then for the times 10, that's just your normal crops. And that's whenever I do the high yield ones. So that'll be for all of our production and not mix the two, if possible. Do some more wheat. Perfect. That's kind of set. Before we sleep, let's send off one of the deliveries. 1 or 2. We'll roll the day over. And then do some crafting here at base. Kind of excited to see what the fabricator's all about. So this one we can complete. So we need 7 more. I think I've got enough for maybe 3 currently. So it's quite a bit to do. I wish we had more room down that way. I mean, we kind of do. That's all trees that I planted for doing our wood harvesting over here. I could turn all this into like 2 more strips. I like the 6 wide. It works out perfect for everything. Get rid of this. We could do 1, 2, maybe 3 more before we hit this. Kind of works out. We'll see. We'll see. We can't do this one yet. We need one of the new frames too. I need some of the mutated blueberries. We definitely got this one. So, one of those. And some of those. We'll let that shoot off. We'll go ahead and sleep. It takes so long for the animation on this. I want to see... Well, let's just do some science now. If we plant a... Or not plant, but build a second... cannon. We need copper. Can we do 2 of those at once? Might be able to? One more. Get a ton of points on the Mech's power, which is definitely needed. Do this one. I like it when they're new because it's such a low level that you need for this stuff. Now, I haven't seen one for those light blooms, or loom blooms, whatever they're called. So I'm not sure when those unlock. It might be later on for a different planet, possibly. There we go. Wasn't fully built. Nap time. Get some of the good stuff going. It's almost daytime already. We almost missed our sleep. So with that, tier 4 on the comfort. It gives us a chance to get extra resources when we do our harvest, so it's definitely worth it. We will drop off those. Want to use the rest of these first. It uses the highest tier, it seems, that's in your inventory, I think. Fill up our generator. Oh yeah, something else I did as well. We'll kind of show you whenever we go to do the cart. Where are we at? We're right here. So, the beach. It's down over here. Kind of talked about it before. It's hard to go through the woods here because they're so thick, man. So much stuff in there. I carved a road. Now, that road took me like 3 hours real time almost. Holy crap, dude. Very long. It's a very, very long trek. But I got a nice little, I think a stone path going through there. So it looks not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. New items to build. Fabricator. So used for large-scale manufacturing. That is most definitely an outside item. Which way does it go? Ah, right here. Kind of set it up on the corner over here. And then we got this. No. Oil press. Might be the same size as the other one. A little bit bigger, actually, right? Turn off snapping. Okay, let's do this. Let's stop this. So it's 1 minute for each one. I'm hoping that it multiplies it like the seed one does. And then let's recycle you. Trying to think if we should actually recycle it or just move it. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. I mean, it's fine. Let's do that. And then what we'll do we have the parts for a big storage? We do. Maybe do one of those here? Looks kind of neat. It's not too bad, dude. So times 5. Okay. I mean, it's better, dude. Better than the other one. So for this one, the new oil, it's 5 on the fuel bars, just like the honey bottle. So a little bit longer. So you get 5 times more done at once, right? For just double the time. It's not too bad. It's a good ratio. Leave that. We got all these things. They're fine. So one thing I noticed too, and I'm not sure why it's happening, I keep getting mutated wheat put into my inventory a lot of times. For no reason. And not just a little bit, like 200 or 300. It'll just randomly appear in my inventory, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. If you know, let me know, because it's kind of bugging me a little bit. So for this guy, oh, that's where we make the trailers. So 400 on the storage capacity and 16 blocks. A mobile container for large objects can attach to the mech. So it does go to the mech. Interesting. So we need some polymer. Where is that? Where is that made? Assembler? Oh, there's the aluminum wire. Mineral extractor. Satellite. Oh, it's a figurine. Feed trough. Feed trough Mark II. Where's the original one? Water trough? Okay. It kind of lets you see ahead what things are coming up to. That's a lot of mods. What things are coming up to, Now that makes it instantly. To get unlocked. I really like the instant, man. I gotta check in the menu. If there's a thing to speed up the time on crafting. I really like the instant. Again, things like the smelter, I get it. You're smelting down a resource into some bars, something like that. Or maybe this. Turning the stone into sand or the gems into the dust. But things like the seeds, that should be instant, man. Okay. Fantastic way to animate that. Now, science. If that's still there. It throws it out of the way. Was that the same one? How do we get rid of this if we don't want it to? I don't know. I'm kind of excited for this. Oh, you can flip it. Okay. Flip it. So that's for the blocks. So that should be for trees as well. So it's kind of like a weird line. It's not really hard attached. I mean, it makes sense. You want to pull it and not get stuck on stuff. Will it roll over the fence? Please roll over. Absolutely. We'll do some watering when we come back. I'll show you our little path down here. It's right there. I've got some logs I need to bring back as well. It's been so many trips with the logs. That's one reason why it took so long. Because with the logs, I'm not sure if you leave something harvested up, like the blocks or the tree, right? How long does it stay before those logs disappear? I don't know. So I do a little bit of bushwhacking through here. Take a trip back, drop off some logs, and kind of rinse and repeat. Now the cool part is, too, I noticed, this right here, I couldn't walk up before. And right there, if you lay a path, now you're going to make me a liar. He was walking up this easily. Interesting. Might have been a bug. But yeah, man. Nice little path through here. Goes all the way through to the beach area. So we got some of the trees. And those guys keep respawning. There was a lot of trees here. Looks super nice. They come by. I hit them. And they keep blowing them up. I was going to plant some trees along the whole thing, but with those guys respawning, there's no point in it. But it's not too bad, dude. Nice little walk through the woods, you know? This is the rest of the trees. But yeah, kind of just goes all the way back. This is from the exploding guys. See all their stuff right here. So it must stay quite a while. Interesting. Yep, easy. Getting pushed by the cart. One change I'd like to see is this guy not drifting side to side when you're running it. Right? Yep, another exploding guy. But not drifting so much. So if we throw these... Wrong button. Wait, how do we... Wrong button. Okay, look. I'm getting messed up from Power World, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Let's grab all these. Hitting the wrong button. So that is super simple to grab the stuff. Now, it said 16, right? It is. So 16 here, and then 12 on us. That should help out a ton with the harvesting up in the mountains. Because I like going for the blocks. And it might be better to do the blocks and bring those back versus... What are we at? 14. Versus breaking them down up there. Because 400 on the weight is not very much at all. So one more trip, I'll do it off camera. And that'll clean out all of the logs. Again, it's super nice that the ones on your shoulders don't account for weight. In case you were wondering, if somebody trips down down the hill, it doesn't affect that. Now we're detached as well. Look, dude. Junior needs some stabilizers. I'm just saying. It's highly needed. It was kind of cool at first, but now it's kind of annoying. He trips over everything. Alright. Holy crap. Now, wait a minute. We got to see, too. Can we daisy chain these together? Probably not, right? There's only the option to attach it to you, not to... Oh, what happens if we boost? Doesn't really boost. But not really an option to attach it to something else. We'll try. We'll try it with the other card up here instead of making one. And see if it actually works. If so, that would be, I mean, fantastic, man. Have a whole train. Because it seems like it doesn't slow you down pulling the cart. And it says ×1 down there on the bottom left. What happened? Where's our logs? Okay, they're all right there. I thought they went through the ground. So, that's a thing. So I guess whenever it's full, don't go over the railings. What I was thinking about doing was making a path from here and go all the way to the other one over there. Just for some decorations at base, you know? Alright, Junior, easy, easy. Let's... That's full is a problem. Let's try to attach this other one and see what happens. I don't know how we attach it unless it's just walking up to it this way. So it can't there. Maybe it's got to be the same flavor too, right? Yeah, hold on. Detach. That's us. So you can't have more than one. Unless it has to be the same flavor, which could be a thing. We can recycle it right here. Let's do this. We'll pull it off. Let's drop these logs. Easy. The drift, dude. The drift. Fast and Furious, man. Easy, buddy. Easy. Let's build another one of these. It's kind of cool. I like that a lot. Back it up, buddy. Back it up. So we're attached here. Can't attach there. Okay, so it's like one only, right? Not sure why that's a thing. Would it be overpowered to have multiples? Not really, right? You still have to go out, collect all your stuff, and come back. It cuts down on the travel grind. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll be something for the 1.0 release. Wait, there was a... Oh, detach. Okay, so it's not a thing. Recycle it. One will work. So the one that I'll probably mainly use is going to be this one for the blocks. It's 16 blocks. And I don't think we can actually modify these, right? 16 blocks plus, you know, 6 or so on our shoulders. It's not too bad. Well, wait a minute. The blocks are 2 each. So 8 in there, and then 6 on our shoulders. It's still like double the mech. 400 is not very much, though. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Leave that there for now. I'm going to water the crops. And we'll double check and see what else we have to build. And we'll go out and I'll show you the new base site. Whether it's our permanent base or just for the spare one for harvesting, I'm not too sure yet. I like our spot, man. I don't really want to move. Gonna be honest. I do, but I don't. Alright, so it is the next day. Our berries should be ready. Let's grab all these. Put them into the same one. I think what we'll do, so the berries are going to be potassic. So if we do some of the honey bottles, that'll just make normal. If we do some of the carrots, that'll be normal. There's too many things that have the same flavor of soil, you know? I hate wasting these on that. If we do the wheat on the potassic, it'll be mutated. So let's wait on these seeds and we'll do that. Need quite a few more, man. Because I need around 2,000 or so. Let's drop off some items real quick. And we need to plant our other seeds. What do we have? That we need to sell, and then this. And just go in here. Nope. There we go. Need some of these on us as well. So where are the seeds for the... Did I plant them? Oh, I did. They're over here planted already. So the black and the yellow. We got 1 black, and then I think 2 of the yellow. 2, 4. We got 5 of the yellow. And then the reds and the blues. Looks not too bad, dude. Nice little farm on the countryside. I like it, man. I like it. Let's sell this. Oh, they're not here yet. Okay, well, we won't sell our geode. So what else do we have that was new? That might be it. Oh, the weather station. Weather station and then some mods for the mech. Okay. Let's do this. Put this guy on the hooks. Build our weather station. Let's grab all these and kind of move them some. Let's throw them over there. It'll be fine, dude. It'll be fine, man. It'll be fine. Alright, so. Where is the weather station? Oh, got new chairs. Oh, got this one too. So, strange chair. And we got the strange fence as well. We'll put it right here. That way when you're waiting for the mail, you don't have to stand up. Okay. Can we sit? Absolutely not. And then we got the strange fence as well. Oh, lattice one. Softwood. Clay. There's a merchant there. Has glass on it. That's kind of weird, man. It's like tech. Okay. Let's remove that. Not my cup of tea. I think a farm should look like a farm. Just saying, dude. What's up, Junior?
Make your pick.
I will give you some of those.
Well, I can't not buy it, can I?
So there's the seeds. Woodwork windshield. Okay. Okay. Blue flower pot. I like it. Seeds, seeds. There's the yellow ones now in case we need it. The black ones as well. Again, I like whenever you find something, it puts it in here to buy. Oh, a new one. A night shield. Or windshield. Night shield, windshield. I mean, same thing, right? Interesting. Looks kind of cool over here, too. For the night one. Might buy those later on. Super expensive, man. $7.70 for each one. Now, again, what are the crop plots for? Has space to grow 9 plants. What? Interesting. Trying to see what's new in here. There's a large one. That'll be 25. Now, we have to buy one. We got to buy the small one. Have to do some science with it. I want a lot of this stuff too. When we do our decorating. Wait a minute. 1 by 1 and 26 degree. A lot of new parts. I do like how some things are in here to buy as well for building. Let's get the small crop plot. And I want to see if it's a smaller area than the field. So that should be 9, right? I think it said. No chug, okay. Oh, there's some lights. So light bulb and some wood. So this guy. So 9 plants. So for the size of this, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5. Okay. So you can have either 20 in a field, or you can have 9 in a crop plot. I'm not sure the reason for this. I don't know. What was the build cost on it? Hardwood and plant fiber. Super cheap. Makes no sense. Maybe we need that later on? I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. So, a couple things on the mech. Not too much. And we'll head out and move our other base spot. So what we have in here currently is a field harvester. We got the... Oh, we got the transform mode for the width. That's what makes it 6 wide. Landscape mode. We got the plow. Now for the new parts. Trailblazer mode. Car type transformation mode with all-wheel drive. Oh, dude. Build. I don't think we need these yet, the Mark IIIs, because we don't have enough slots except for the spike saw. So that has 4 of the mod slots. That's the only difference on the plow. That's got 3. That's got 4. More durability as well. Okay. Don't need to make those right now. For the mods, was there anything that we really cared about? So we got the level 2 on this. For the hauling capacity. So what is the... Let's do this. Narrow it down. Why are these not in alphabetical order? I'm just saying, dude. We want actually the, is it the arms? Yeah, that has it. So wait a minute. Where's the level 1? It's got that little thing there. I can't actually... If I click on it, it's going to build it. Nope, there we go. So 1. And that's 5. Oh, that increases by 1 unit. That increases by 2 units. Okay, so how many do we have altogether? So fuel efficiency. Armor. Nothing else but armor there for I mean, the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 8 of them. Can we make 8? Very expensive. Super expensive, but our current capacity is 12 down there. And again, the blocks take up 2. It's 2 to 1 ratio. I'm not sure why. So we should be able to hold like 12 altogether now. Let's remove these and add those. 78 of 93. We got to watch that as well. Wait, go back. For some reason, this menu, selecting the mods and stuff, it confuses me because you can click on it, either do it from here or do it from inside the item itself. I don't know. It's a me thing, man. My brain is broken. Let's recycle these two, just to get them out of here. Get some parts back too. Mainly the copper, dude. Super expensive. I mean, not really expensive. We just use a lot of it. And then recycle. Okay, so that should be all of the parts. We are way over on the spec. Not a big deal. We're missing one somewhere. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. So what we'll do, we don't need to have this equipped. We do want this, though. So that's 3, that's 5. So we want that. We don't need the harvester all the time. I mean, we kind of do. So for the hose, we don't want this. So that's 3 gone. Okay. What I'll probably do is put one more of the water tank capacity mods. And do we have a second one for that? We don't. Let's do a normal one. We could make the third version of this and have 3 of them. Kind of nice, to be honest. Actually, you know what? We do need it for the seed shooter. Let's do it. One of these. In the seed shooter Mark III. And then what we'll do... remove those. Add in this. Recycle that. I am so glad you can actually get rid of the parts. And we need another one of the lock-on target ones. Where's it at? That's the lock-on. We want the... this one. And they should stack, I think. Fuel consumption. Oh my gosh, 1,200%. What? That's insane, dude. That is absolutely insane. So we still need to remove one of the parts. Because we are overweight. Let's remove this for right now. We're still over. It's only 5 points. Okay, look. Let's check out the... let's remove this too, for right now. And we're good. So with that, it does retain the mods. So that kind of works. Okay. Let's see what this mode is for. So we're still pretty high on our fuel consumption. Got a little bit of stuff in here. Wrong one. Which one? This one. Okay. I do like all the different modes for the mech. It's kind of cool, dude. So that's normal. Uses a ton of oil. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're encumbered. How are we encumbered? Drop off some items real quick. So it's a little boost. That's going through oil so fast. That's why you don't ever get encumbered because, dude, it's not worth it, man. Go back to this view. So what do we have that's so overweight? I mean, everything. Everything in the world. What we need is a deposit all. Just saying. Make life a little bit easier. And then what we'll do is just drop off these in here. One seed doesn't weigh anything. There we go, man. Let's do some roaming around real quick. See how this is. I'll water the plants. Actually, you know what? We got a full field over there, so they're fine. So first-person mode is going to make me dizzy. It's still kind of slow. Okay, so the boost is not constant. It's a small little boost. Now, hold on. Science? Science? Can we pick up items while in full drive mode? Easy. Easy. The boost uses quite a bit of the oil. Nailed it. Let's grab these. Alright, so there's 12. Let's attach you. And let's go. Oh, you can't. I can't bring up the four-wheel drive mode. Is it because we're carrying stuff? Oh, it is. That kind of sucks, man. Yeah, we can't pick it up. Now, can we attach, though? Hold on, stop. Okay, we can. Okay, that makes it kind of worth it, but at the same time, that doesn't hold very much. So, look, this is slower than walking. Okay. If you do the walk plus a boost, or the run plus a boost, it's faster than this. Huh. I don't like that. You can't go into... No, we can. See? And then you boost. Even though it's not very much of a boost. That might actually be the same speed. But for the cost of what? Having all that extra mod slot, you know? Ah, man, disappointing, dude. In my opinion, the car should be a ton faster than what it is. Right? This should be double or triple the speed of walking. I mean, it is faster. Okay, I'll give it that. I'll give it that. After walking and doing this, it should still be faster, in my opinion. Kind of squirrely. I don't know if right now if it's worth the mod cost. Yeah, we could do some of the loadouts, right? Place all of our farming stuff on one, like, loadout and then everything else on another, which we might do. Not sure how I feel about that. We'll kind of leave this like it is for right now. So, let's leave Junior here. Let's snap. We'll move our base spot, kind of show you the area, and then we will call it for the day. A little bit of science today, man. Not too bad. We'll get some more mod slots anyways. Or not mod slots, but the capacity on the mech later on anyways. Once we get some more of the jobs done, right? There's a ton of jobs to get finished still. Make sure these are all going properly. Or the wheat seeds. That way off camera, I can do some more farming. So the goal is to kind of try to get most of this done off camera. Then on camera, kind of like we did today. Test out the new equipment that we get and stuff like that. Alright, so, are we stocked up? We got this. Got that. Let's drop off everything into here. plenty of the oil. So what I think we'll do is we'll fast travel up here. It's going to be a very, very long run back. It's fine, though. We'll end the video probably up here anyways, and I can run back off camera. Alright, so, current base spot. It's not too bad. We got 1 of the 10. We got some of the red stuff. Get a room! Boy, I tell you what. More of the red stuff, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the... So 5 of the 10, and 2 of the red gems over here. So it's not too bad, really. Some of that here, too. Let's break these down. Man, we're going to be overweight. Right? What is our weight? 87. It's not very much that we can take with us. It's fine. And what we're heading to is up here and take a right. A little bit of a run, but it should be a lot better for all of our stuff, especially for having the iron. Once we get that unlocked to actually use it. Having the iron, the tin, and the red stuff, and I think there's copper up there as well, all in one area. That's kind of why I was saying it might be worth it to move the base up there. Now, there are some inhabitants, okay? Not these guys. It's a lot of the lava stuff that's on the ground. Stop, stop. No! Back up! I was in build mode. There's some of the guys up there that we need to clean up. All you gotta do is hit them with water, and it gives you some of the special stuff. Let's just drop the stone. Don't walk back over the stone, please. He picks it right back up. There we go. Merchant is arriving. So hopefully they'll up it on the 1.0 release to where you can travel more than once a day. Not sure the reason that. I know I keep saying it, but it's kind of weird, dude. You got this massive map. Nice stuff around. Kind of good and spread out for all the resources, but you can only fast travel to it once a day. And as we just learned, the car's not exactly fast for the most part. Kind of disappointed in that. Not gonna lie. This is kind of where you start getting into the small nodes of the iron. I got super happy when I saw this. And then got up here and found the towers like that. It's even better. So 10 iron. That's some of the inhabitants that I was talking about. A lot of the lava things. Where did that guy come from? Holy crap, dude. What I was thinking was, if we clean all this out, that's a ton of area for our farmland, right? We got what? Easy. Got water over there. Don't really need it. But it's nice for looks. Up on this mountain, you kind of just keep going up the river a little bit. Loop around over here. And that's where the aluminum is. Now, I fell down, I think, right over here. You got to jump across this, fly across. And somewhere in here, I rolled down the mountainside. So it's a thing, man. It's a thing. But you got all of the iron over here. It's not too far away, you know? Especially with the cart. You can come over here, hit up all of the towers. There's a tower back there. There's some of the tin as well. Might not be able to see it on camera. Iron, iron. 2 tins. You got some of the red gems back there. But come through here, pull the cart, and then probably put the base maybe... I mean, honestly, maybe right in the middle. Right here. What we might do, since we're only doing one of these videos a week right now, since Pal World is going, I might take our base like it is and just move it up here. That might be a thing. It kind of seems like it's worth it. I think there was some other copper too. Yeah, these are all the red ones. I think there was copper too up here somewhere. But if you think about it, right? Say I can't find the copper. Thought there was one. But if there's none, we're only going down the mountain for one resource. Versus coming up here for like 3 or 4 different kinds, right? Plus the aluminum is up the mountainside here. We could probably take them, throw the blocks down, and then just use a cart down here to pull it around. I think over here's where I fell down. I think that might be the best bet, to be honest with you. It sucks moving, but you also got the different creatures up here too for the fertilizer. Got the little snakes, and there's something else over that way. Can't remember what it is. I'll have to see if there's any... Well, let's look now. Is there any build parts for the softwood? Because all these trees here are the softwood. Just the brick. So pretty much what we'll do is redo the whole base in brick to save on the wood, because we got the boulders here and they still fall down from the mountains here. So they do replenish. I don't know. Leave me a comment down below. Should I move the base here in between this video and next weekend's video? I'm kind of leaning towards it because, dude, it's so much room here for the crops. And it's kind of in the winter biome too. Let me know. But not too bad of a day, man. We got some upgrades. Cool stuff on the Mech. Kind of disappointed in the car. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. Maybe it'll get balanced out a little bit later on. However, we are going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.